mention the window handlers. All online students also write with the new heading, mention the window handlers. Under that, write with the subheading, mention the test steps. Mention the test steps. Write with the new heading, mention the window handlers. Under that, write with the next heading, mention the test steps. And then make a note of the steps. Write with the first step. First step. Write the first step. Launch browser. Write with the first step. Launch browser. Write with the first step. Launch browser. And take with the next step. Enter URL. Write with the next step. Enter URL. Enter URL. Take with the next step. Click on Window 2 button. 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 Take with the next step. Click on Window 3 button. 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 Take the next step. Navigate to first window. Navigate to first window from third window. Navigate to first window from third window. Navigate to first window from third window. Take the next step. Close only current browser. Close only current browser. Close only current browser or all browsers. Close current browser or all browsers. Close current browser or all browsers. Okay. Good. See the understanding. Let's take care about in understanding what exactly mean by this and how we can take care about in implementing these steps here. As simple, we need to take care about in working with this particular respective Selenium automation. So while working this particular respective Selenium automation, we need to take care about in automating different type of functionality. So in that, we need to take care about the first program. What is the first program? What is it? Login, logout. After that, Chrome browser. After that, verification. After that, what is it? Test data. After that, what is it? Mouse over. And then frames. After that, alerts. After that, what is it? Keyboard. After that, drop down. After that, wait statement. After that, what is it? File upload. After that, what is it? JavaScript executor. So we need to begin taking care about in understanding this particular respective statement. So according to that particular program requirement, need to be get comfortable what exactly that particular steps need to be followed. Based on that particular test step, we need to be get understand or we need to be get utilize that particular respective method. In the same way, we need to be get take care about in working with this particular respective window handlers. I mean, while working with this particular respective Selenium automation, we need to begin to understand how exactly we can automate the functionality of window handler. Let's understand what exactly mean by this and how we can take care about in implementing with these particular steps. Okay, let's look into that. The very first understanding, previously we need to take care about in automating that particular respective text boxes or taking with buttons or taking with checkboxes, drop down frames, alerts. We need to understand how exactly we can automate all that particular respective individual functionality. In the same way, we need to take care about in automating the functionality of window handler. If I'm taking with this particular respective window handler, what exactly mean by that? How we can take care about in automating that particular functionality? In simple, the concept of window handler, we need to be just open the application, need to be
Recording in
open
progress.
with one more particular tab. Considering that totally how many tabs we got? 3 tabs are there according to our regular terminology. According to our regular terminology, you are taking care about considering the 3 tabs here. According to the regular terminology, we need to take care about in considering that taking with these particular three tabs. So here, when it's come to Selenium automation, that particular tab, it will consider the window. That particular tab, it will understand that it is a window here. In simple, we can understand that one particular tab is equal to one particular window. One particular tab is equal to one particular window. According to that program requirement, based on
ఎయిట్ ఉన్నాయా పొద్దున అవుతారా సరే అయితే ఒకసారి రాజేష్ చెయ్యి ఓకేలో పొద్దున ఓకే అన్యాన్లకలోకి అడుగు చెప్పి లైట్ అయితే రెడీగా ఉన్నాయని 2 చేసేస్తా అని చెప్పి చెప్పు ఇచ్చేయంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇచ్చేది ఒకసారి ఫోన్ చేయి సరే
right. Stay there. So if I'm taking with this particular one, so while working this particular respective automation as part of that particular program requirement, according to that particular test step, based on that particular test step, in case of you got a functionality to navigate from one window to another window. If I'm taking with window handlers, it's not like any new thing we are considered. We can say that navigating from one window to another window and need to be get perform the required activities. So that we can consider in the taking with window handler. If I'm taking with this particular respective window handler, the meaning or the concept of window handlers is if you want to perform activities on different windows or nothing but different tabs, that we will be considering the taking with.
పొద్దున ఇచ్చేస్తాయి మార్నింగ్ తొందరగా ఇచ్చే మళ్ళీ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ ఉంటుంది అలా సరే సరే
Right. So which need to be get taking care about that particular one. If you want to be get take care about in working with that particular respective multiple windows, that particular concept we need to be get take care about in considering the window handlers here. So now if I'm taking with this particular one, while working with our application, that particular HRMS application, we are not having any functionality. I mean, if you refer our application of HRMS in that particular project, in that particular application, we are not having any particular option related to multiple windows. Because of that, to get take care about in practicing that particular functionality, rather than taking with that particular HRMS application, taking care about another small application of HTML. So that particular application just providing in that particular Google Classroom. In that particular Google Classroom, I just provided that particular HTML file. It's not like any installations you need to do. You doesn't require to get for any kind of installation. You doesn't require to get perform any kind of installation. Just you need to be get taking care about download that particular HTML file. Once you download that particular HTML file, you can download to any drive. It can be C drive, D drive, whatever it can be. According to your comfortable, it can download to any drive. It doesn't make any problem. Once it got downloaded, you need to take care about doing that particular right click. Once you done that particular right click, once you have been done with right click, you need to use the option of open with. Open with, you can take care about utilizing any of the option. Open with, you can take care about utilizing any of the browser. It will just open in browser. Don't be confused here. Requirement is need to be get understand how we can take care about in automating the functionalities of window handlers, considering that working with multiple windows. If you want to work with multiple windows, how exactly you can take care about in working with that particular multiple windows. In our project of HRMS project, we are not having any functionality in that particular application related to that particular respective functionality of multiple windows. Because of that, we are taking another small application considering that in a format of HTML. For that, you doesn't require to write any code on that. From Google Classroom, you need to just take care about in downloading that particular respective HTML file. You need to take care about in downloading that particular respective HTML file. Once you got downloaded, you need to just save to your local system and taking with right click. Once you've done that particular right click, you need to take care about in utilizing the option of open with browser. You can go with any of the browser, whatever you are comfortable, it will just open in browser. Once it got open in browser, then you are taking care about performing the required activity. As simple, you need to take care about and click on this particular window 2 button. Once you got click on window 2, it will get open that particular second window, and then it will take care about click on window 3, it will open third window, and then we need to be get comfortable in navigating from one particular window to another window. That particular concept we need to be get mentioning the window handler. Now the whole concept we need to be get understand that how exactly we can take care about in utilizing the concept of window handlers. We need to be get comfortable in understanding utilizing this particular concept of window handlers. Let's see that how exactly we can do, what are all the activities we can do as part of this particular window handlers. For that, related to this particular window handlers, you can take care about in performing two steps. Related to window handler, we can take care about in performing that particular two step. In the one step need to be get taken care about. The one step need to be get mentioned. The retrieve Windows information. Related to window handler, we can take care about in performing the two activities. In the first activity, we can mention the retrieving Windows information. It can be one particular window information, or it can be multiple window information. It can be one particular window information, or it can be multiple window information. In simple, the first activity need to be done. The first activity we need to be do is need to be get taking care about in retrieving Windows information. In the same way, the second activity need to be done. The second activity need to be done. Considering the navigate to another window. As part of window handler, we need to take care about in performing the two steps. One, it will be taking with retrieve Windows information. Another one, navigating to another window. How exactly we can take care about these two things? Let's see that. In the conclusion, we are taking care about in understanding or working with window handler. So if I'm taking with this particular window handler, what are the activities we can do? The one is retrieving Windows information, and the second activity, navigating to another window. We can take care about in performing the two activities. One, we can mention the retrieving Windows information, and another one, navigating to another window. Since if I'm taking with the first activity, how we can do that? Further, previously we done with the method. The one method name we done with get title. Previously we done one method mention the get title. Functionality of get title. Functionality of get title. Retrieve title of the application or web page. To retrieve title from the application or web page, we need to take care about get title. In the same way, we need to take care about one more method that we will be taking with get text here. Functionality of get text. Retrieve text from application or web page. To retrieve text from application or web page, we need to take care about in utilizing with this particular get text. So we got two methods here. One will be taking with get title and one will be taking with get text here. If I'm taking with get title, to retrieve title from the application, get text to retrieve text from application. In the same way, we can take care about in utilizing two more methods that we will be mentioning that get window handle. So the one method we need to be get mentioned that get window handle. One method name considering that the one method name considering that get window handle. Another method name considering that get window handles. We got two methods here. One will be taking with get window handle. Another one it will be taking with get window handles. In that, if I'm taking with method name of get window handle, if I'm taking with method name of get window handle, to retrieve the functionality of get window handle, to retrieve one window information, to retrieve one window information. If I'm taking with get window handle, if I'm taking with get window handle, we can say that to retrieve one window information. In the same way, we got one more method considering the get window handles. The one get window handle and the one get window handles. Considering the to retrieve multiple window information. To retrieve multiple window information. So the one you got considering the taking with get window handle and considering the get window handles. You got taking care about utilizing with the two methods here. One will be taking with get window handle and another one taking with get window handles. If I'm taking with get window handle, what is the functionality of this? To retrieve one window information. Taking with this particular method. In the same way, it will be taking with get window handles. That particular get window handles considering that to retrieve multiple windows information. Okay. So up to this very straightforward. This is a very straightforward understanding. Requirement is we need to be take care about in handling with multiple windows. To get handle that particular multiple windows, we need to be take care about in utilizing the required method. The one we will be taking with get window handle and another one get window handles. If I'm taking with get window handle, what is the functionality of that? To retrieve one window information. Functionality of get window handles. To retrieve multiple window information. Now, in case of one particular window, this is very straightforward because of only one particular window, very straightforward, you can assign the one particular variable by taking with string data type. If you are taking with get window handle, this is a very straightforward. You can assign to one particular variable by taking with string data type, and you can take care about in printing with that particular respective variable. So by that, you will be able to see that particular window information will be printed in the output. This is very straightforward because of one particular window. But if I'm taking with method name, of get window handles, what is the functionality of that? So retry multiple windows information. So retry multiple windows information, you will be taking care about considering the get window handles. To get retry that particular multiple window information, we need to take care about the method name of get window handles. Up to that, perfectly okay. Let's come to our program requirement. Let's come to our test case step. According to test case step, what is the first step, Richard? First step, launching with browser. The first step you are taking care about in getting launching with the browser. After that, enter URL. So once you got enter URL, when you're launching with the browser, is it you got to open one browser or multiple browsers? One browser or multiple browser? One browser. At a time, you got to open only one browser. Once you got open the browser, you entered URL. You are able to see only one window or multiple windows. One window or multiple windows. One window. Once you got enter with the URL. Class Ramesh. Sir, my just fine. Right. So if I'm taking this particular one, if we just take care about considering that, if we just enter that URL, at a time we are able to see only one particular window. So once we got open this particular window, we are able to click on window 2 button. What is the result we got? It got open one more window. So which it got open one more window. Again, if I'm taking with window 3, what is the result we got? One more window got open. See the understanding. When we enter the URL, when we enter with the URL, is that by default these particular multiple windows got open? Once we enter the URL, by default multiple windows got open? No. When it got open? First it got open only one window. So once it got open the window, you are taking care about in performing the required activity. When you perform that particular respective test step. When you perform that particular respective test step, you need to take care about in open that particular multiple windows. I mean, if I'm taking with this particular one, we need to get able to see that need to get open that particular multiple windows. Okay. Now, see the understanding. The concept is, this particular concept is, by default, we are not able to see multiple windows. We are performing some activity. When it's come to automation, the program need to be get executed. In the runtime, when the program is executing, in the runtime, we are able to see and open that multiple windows. That means our requirement is, whenever that program is executing, nothing but in simple, in the runtime, we need to take care about in retrieving Windows information. That retrieving multiple windows, that concept very straightforward. How we can retrieve multiple windows? Get window handles. That predefined method is there. That is very straightforward. That doesn't make any problem. But the problem is, once we retrieve, we need to get assigned to the respective variable. To get assigned the respective variable, in case of one particular window, we can take care about directly assigning to one variable. But in case of multiple windows, that too in runtime. It's not like once you enter the URL, you're getting 3 windows, that is perfectly okay. But our requirement, the program needs to be executed. In the runtime, we have to take care about in retrieving and assigning to the variable. Because of that, we need to be taking care about providing that variable. That part perfectly okay, but along with that, we need to be assigning to one particular respective array list here. So we need to be take care about in assigning to one particular respective array list here. So if I'm taking with this particular concept, previously we need to be taking care about in understanding the concept of data types and variables. Remember? Data types and variables. What is the use of that? Representing the data. For the purpose of representing the data, we need to take care about data types and variables. In the same way, we need to be taking care about one more concept, considering the arrays. What is the use of that? Group of similar elements. That is a definition. What is the use of arrays concept? To represent more number of data. If we want to represent less number of values, you will be taking with data types and variables. If you want to represent more number of values, then you will be taking with arrays concept. along with that, we need to be taking care about this particular one. Considering that, taking with array list here. So the one it will be taking with data types and variables and taking with arrays and taking with array list here. So if I'm taking with data types and variables, what is the use of this? Representing the data, considering that we can utilize to represent less number of data. If you want to represent less number of data, taking with that particular data type and variable, then you will be taking with arrays concept. Use of that arrays concept, representing more number of data. So that you will be taking with, if you want to represent more data, then you will be taking with arrays concept. In the same way, we need to take care about array list. We need to be taking care about this particular array list. For taking with array list, we can say that more data. If I'm taking array list, more data in runtime. If you want to assign more data in runtime, then you will be taking with array list here. So this is how we can utilize. This is how we can take care about in utilizing these particular respective concept. One, you will be taking with data types and variables. One, you will be taking with data types and variables. After that, taking with arrays concept and mentioning array list, data types and variables to define less number of data. Arrays concept to define more number of data. Array list to define more data in runtime. Simple, according to your requirement. In the runtime, if you want to be assign any kind of data, we can try with array list concept. For now, if we look into our test case step, if we just look into our test case step, for the first time, is it got open multiple windows? No, for the first time, it is not open multiple windows. Just it got taking care about, just it has been having one window. Just it got having only one window. So whenever program is executing in the runtime, you are taking care about in performing that particular activity, then you are able to see that it got open that particular respective multiple windows. So that is how we need to be taking care about in utilizing that particular concept of arrays concept. I mean, which you will be taking with array list here. So this is what you need to be taking care about in working with one particular window and taking with multiple window. This is what our first activity. What is the first activity? Retrieve Windows information. To retrieve Windows information, what are the methods we are using? To retrieve Windows information, what are the methods? Get window handle and get window handles. Functionality of get window handle. To retrieve one window information. In the same way, the functionality of get window handles to retrieve multiple windows information. So according to that particular requirement, we need to take care about in utilizing that particular required method. In the same way, we need to take care about the second activity. What is this? Another simple. The requirement is we need to take care about navigating from one window to another window. According to the requirement, we need to take care about in navigating from one window to another window. Let's see that. So further, we need to take care about in utilizing the statement. Previously, we done with the statement.
Recording in
Switch
progress.
to the default content. Okay. In the same way, we got an option. In the same way, we got an option in taking with, considering dot, taking with, switch to dot alert. So previously we done with the statement of switch to dot free and taking with switch to dot default content and taking with switch to dot alert. Now in the same way, we need to take care about in using one more statement that we need to take care about in utilizing one more statement, so that if I'm taking with one more statement, that will be taking with switch to dot window. We need to utilize one more method, considering that switch to dot window need to get provide that particular window index. We need to provide that particular respective window index. See the concept. This is, we got in a method. What is the method we got? Switch to dot frame. What we need to provide? Name or ID or index. What is the statement? Switch to dot alert. Any alert name we given, any alert ID, any alert index. Why we are not providing? Here we are giving name or ID or index, and even switch to dot window, we need to provide window index. But switch to dot alert, we are not providing any alert information. Why we are not providing that? HTML code no ORF connectivity. See that? See the understanding. In simple, if I'm taking with switch2.frame, we are providing frame name, frame ID, frame index. If I'm taking with this particular switch2.window, we are giving window index. But when you take with switch2.alert, we are not provided any alert name or alert ID. Why we are not provided? Right click, okay, that is a different concept. Some other. Inspect, right click, all those are okay. We are not giving any text. We are retrieving the text. That is a different. But for that alert method, we are not passing any name, any alert name or any alert ID. We are not giving. So why we are not providing any alert name or any alert ID? Right. Say the concept. If I'm taking with this particular statement, what is the statement? Switch2.frame. According to the application, if I'm taking the frame, if I'm taking what is the definition of the frame? What is it? In a web page, a software considered as a frame. I mean, according to the concept of web page, there is a chance in one web page, you may have one frame or you may have multiple frames. According to that particular application or according to that particular application design, in one particular web page, you may have one particular frame or you may have multiple frames here. It's totally depends on that application design. In simple, the concept is while working with frame concept in one web page, there is a chance of one frame or multiple frame. Because of that reason, to which frame you need to switch, it's mandatory. You need to provide that frame name or frame ID or frame index. If I'm taking with switch2.window, that particular switch2.window also, you may have one window or you may have multiple window. Depends on requirement. You may have one particular window or you may have multiple window. That depends on the requirement. Because of that, we need to clearly inform to the Selenium and saying that to which window it's need to be get switched. Okay. In the same way, if I'm taking with switch2.alert, when you are working with alert concept in one web page, at a time, there is no concept of you will get multiple windows. According to the web application or web page concept, in one web page, at a time, there is no concept of you will get multiple windows. By default, you can maintain only one window. Once you handle that, you may get another window. But at a time, you will be having only one particular window. Because of that reason, the Selenium guys, given that particular concept, in considering that by default, it will take that alert only. Whatever that alert is available, by default, it will take that alert. You doesn't require to provide that particular alert name or ID, because at a time you are able to see only one particular ID, you will be able to go with that alert only. Doesn't require to provide any of that. That is the reason the Selenium guys, according to this method, we doesn't require to pass any information. Just will consider that switch to dot alert. So this is what we need to take care about in working with the concept of window handler. See the conclusion? If I'm taking with window handler, you are taking care about in performing two steps here. What are the two steps you are performing? Retrieving Windows information. Another one, navigating to another window. Retrieve window information. What are the things we can retrieve? We can go with get window handle. Another one, get window handles. If I'm taking with get window handles, functionality of that, get window handles. Yeah. Get window handles is to retrieve multiple window information. Get window handle to retrieve one window. Handle, get window handles. Get window handle, very straightforward. We can assign to that particular respective variable. In the same way, we need to take care about get window handles that will be assigning to that particular respective array list. Provide that particular respective window index. In this way, we need to be taking care about initializing. This is what the concept, the methods related to window handlers. Related to this, according to our test step, we need to be take care about in writing with the program. So that particular program will write it. Apart from that, we'll go with some other methods related to Selenium, not like related to window handler. This is related to window handler. When it's come to Selenium, we are discussing with different type of methods. Continued with the same, we'll take care about some more methods. In the previously, you done with one method name. You done with one method name. Considering the navigate.to. What is the use of this method? Use of that navigate.to to enter URL. For the purpose of entering with the URL, you are taking with navigate.to. Okay. So in the same way, we need to be taking care about in utilizing one more method that we will be taking with get method. So one we will be taking with navigate.to and one we will be taking with get method. See the understanding. It's not like related to window handler. That concept is okay, but while working with Selenium automation, we got a possibility in utilizing different type of methods. Since that we need to mention that navigate to and another one get method. Navigate to enter URL. In the same way, get method to enter URL. Navigate to enter URL. Get method to enter URL. Both the methods has been used. Both the methods has been used to enter URL. Both the methods has been used to enter URL. Then what exactly the difference here? Navigate.to, it has been taking care about entering the URL. Get method taking care about entering the URL. What exactly the difference of these two methods? Say the understanding. Both the methods has been used. Both the methods has been used to enter URL. Both the methods has been used to enter URL. Okay. Now the concept is the difference is get method will take more time to load the web page. When you compare these two, both will be working fast only. Both will be working fast only. But when you compare these two particular things, this particular get method, it will be taking with more time to get load that particular web page. See the understanding. We got navigate to and we got get method. What is the use of both the methods? To enter URL. What is the difference? Get method will take more time to load web page. Get method will take more time to load web page. Both the methods will work fast only, but when you compare these two, this particular get method will take more time to load web page. In the same way, we need to be taking care about two more methods. The one it will be taking with close method. Another one it will be taking with quit method. The one it will be taking with close method and the one it will be taking with quit method. If I'm taking with close method, so this particular close method, what is the functionality? To close application or browser. We can say that to close current browser or window. Functionality of close method to close current browser or window. In the same way, you got quit method. If I'm taking with quit method, If I'm taking with quit method, considering that to close, if I'm taking with this particular quit method, considering that to close all browsers, to close all browsers or windows open by WebDriver instance, open by WebDriver instance. That means not like browsers has been opened by manually. If the browser is opened by manually, that particular browser is not closing by this quit method as part of your automation. As part of your automation test step, according to the program, in case of it got open with multiple browsers, it can go with and close with all that particular browsers. So it is what taking care about considering the window. In the same way, those open by WebDriver instance. So according to the requirement, according to that particular requirement, we can take care about. According to that particular requirement, we can take method. So according to the requirement, we can take care about in utilizing that particular required method. So in this way, we can take care about in working with these particular methods. So the whole conclusion, according to that particular program requirement, based on that particular manual step, as automation tester, we need to understand how exactly we can utilize all that particular required method. All these are predefined methods only. All these are predefined methods only. Meaning of predefined? Defined by the language. Meaning of user defined? Defined by the user. Till now, did we written any of our own method? No, we have not written any of our own method. That is what your talent need to be applied there. Till now, we are working with only predefined method, which is already created by Selenium people here. According to the requirement, you guys need to come up with your talent by writing your own methods. You need to come up with in writing user-defined method. So that is what exactly your concept of automation frameworks. What is it? Automation frameworks. That is what our main target. Our main target automation framework. For your talents, all these are small things here. This is not our main target. All these are very small things here. Our main target, part 2. This is part 1. This is part 1. Still we are in part 1. Part 2 is waiting for you guys here. That is what? The concept of automation framework. That is what our main target. So if I'm taking with in most of the institutes or most of the trainers, frameworks will be last concept. But my training program, first concept. Frameworks will be first concept. So your training, it will take some time. Don't consider that it will be done in this month. It will not be done in this month. Please take the plans according to that. Please take the plans according to that. It will continue for next month also. It will continue for next month also. Please take with the plans according to that. Don't be hurry and don't be in urgent in completing the training program. Even though you are in urgent, I will not be completing. So take with the plan according to that. It will take the next month here. So all online students also. So please take all the plans according to that. Apart from that, did you write manual exam? No, right? When you will be writing? Next month. On 19th. Sunday. No. Saturday is it okay? Morning 9 to 10. 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Everyone. Online students. Online students. Exam in online, not offline. Exam will be in online only. Exam will be in online only. So that particular 18, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The link will open sharp 9 a.m. Link will close sharp 10 a.m. Not 10:30, 10 a.m. So 1 hour time will be there. That schedule I will be doing it. I'm having all that kind of software. I purchased it. Don't be worried about on that. So I'm having my own plans are there. So the exam will be online. But even though it is an online, in one system, only one session it will open. If I try to open one more session, previous session automatically it will close it. So there is no chance of to apply all your BTech talent here. Okay, I know that all your BTech talents are given online option. My friend will open another laptop, I'll open in one laptop. It will not be working. I'm tracing the system IP address, one IP address, one ID, it will be taking it. I'm having my own plans here. So because of that, please take with the plans according to that. Your whole concepts of manual testing. Don't be forget about it. Exam on 18. Exam on 18. Timings of 9 to 10. 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. In laptops. Don't write in mobiles. You have to type the answers. Not like in mobile you put A, I'll put B here. You need to type the answers here. There is no chance of writing in a mobile. You need to take with the laptop. In the laptops you need to write it. So you need to take with the plan according to that. Clear on that? Clear now, guys? Any doubts related to that? No, right? 20. One more exam I'll give you. And one more. After completion of that, you will get the results immediately. You guys will get results immediately. That is dummy results here. Your own results, I'll open in the classroom here. Your actual results, I'll just open in the classroom here. So because of that, please take with the plans according to that. Please do with the preparations according to that. So take care about all these particular one. So take care about all these particular one. So exam on, there is no changes again. Please look into that. Please take the plans according to that. Exam on 18, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Please block your calendars according to that here. Okay. Saturday session will be there. My session evening, right? That will be continued. No concept of that. Not automation. I'm talking manual, guys. Only exam will be on manual. Exam will be a manual. After that, you can go with automation. I need to start part 2. Once I start with the part 2, then you will be writing automation exam also. But for now, you need to take care about manual exam of whole concept here. So this is window handler. We need to write in a program that will look into that. Anyway, you guys try it once. You already got the test step and you already got the method names also. Try to automate that particular test step and I'll explain tomorrow. And after that, we got some more advanced programs are there. So from here, what we are discussing it, which we will be taking with all advanced level of programs here, so that you need to get comfortable with all individual program. Once you got comfortable with all these particular individual program, then we'll be getting started with automation framework. Again, I am saying that without learning automation framework, there is no chance of getting the job. While lucky if we got any job also, taking the second month salary and coming to Naresh IT. Which floor? 5th floor. So because of that, please do with the practice according to that. So slowly we are coming up with the most important things here. Please look into the practice according to that. Okay. So tomorrow I'll explain the program. Please try with that to automate it. Go with that practice and be prepared for manual. Take care about all the things here. Okay. Carry on. Thank you. Inform your friends about exam who has been upset. Thank you.